file affidavits?
Only on the petition which we have filed. We have filed an application.
They have followed.
Challenging the most of all the respondents have filed the application.
Going to file rejoinders.
We'll be filing rejoinder
To our to whose?
to both the parties. All the respondents.
No, respondent 6. Who's respondent 6? You have filed an affidavit. So you have to respond to the affidavit. But Mr. Counsel for the petitioner was submitted that the response to the affidavit filed by the respondents number 6 could not yet be filed today and has accordingly sought some time for the same to be filed on receipt of instructions. On pre-emit, matter is listed after 3 weeks.
Item number 2 is a similar matter, but the petitioner is still yet to engage a lawyer.
Petitioner,
Petitioner.
you are not appealing. Let the matter be called up.
Item number 2.
This is the item. Lord, I'm not counsel in this.
And don't make submission then.
This is the same person who is also in item number 1.
No, same petitioner, different counsel.
Different counsel.
But they are in touch with him.
The earlier counsel
So he must have been aware of this order. Have you been contacted as far as this
They
issue
yet
is
to
concerned?
engage a lawyer.
So they have not reached out to you to appear in this
Not
case.
yet, not formally.
He's not a counsel for.
Yes, he's not a counsel. That's
Not
right.
a counsel.
What is required? I mean, what the court would like to know is if the petitioner has at all requested them to appear or make a you informed the petitioner that
No.
the petitioner is absent and no counsel has been appointed by him pursuant to the order of this court dated 11/12/2023. Accordingly, the petitioner is directed to either appear personally or engage a counsel to appear on his behalf on the next date fix. All the respondents are in attendance before this court today. This is matter of 3 weeks. I can joke a date to you.
Item number 3.
My Lord, here in this matter, union hasn't filed a
Union, who's appearing?
Sir Debnard was appear.
And Miss, you're appearing for?
Shillong Contentment, respondent number 3 and 4
Have you filed your counter?
already.
You filed. Petitioner is present. Respondent 3 and 4 are also present through their counsel, Miss. However, none has appeared on behalf of the respondent number 1 and 2. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 1 and 2 has not yet been filed. Accordingly, the respondent number 1 and 2 are directed to file their counter affidavit within the next date fix. This is matter up to 3 weeks.
Item number 4.
Lordship, I pray for another 2 weeks time to file my counter, Lordship.
How many respondents are there?
3, Lordship. All
You are appearing for all the 3.
all 3, Lordship. Eastern respondent.
Pray that the records may also be called then.
Why?
Your Lordship will be convenient for them.
Let us see. This is a writ petition. If at all required, we'll see. As prayed for by Mr. S.A. Claret GA, seeking time to file the counter affidavit on behalf of the respondents herein. Matter is adjourned. This system after 2 weeks.
Right, Your Lordship. Item number 5.
Have it after. Well, it's this matter. My last instructions are, well, it's this pertains to a dispute with a little path that leads to the property of the petitioner, Millets, and the respondents are the neighbors. So there's been a long litigation, Millets. So at some point of time, the parties were talking to each other. I think, Millets, that there may be some breakthrough that they can come about. So we could have this matter after 2 weeks, Millets. So in the meantime, we'll make an effort to see if something can be worked out.
But is there any indication or
They were in talks,
Sign
Millets.
that they
Last we knew, they were in talks.
A small portion, man.
It's a question of leaving 2 feet, I think. 2 feet.
Just for the path.
Sorry?
Mr. A. Paul, learned counsel for the petitioner, as well as Mr. L. Karim, learned counsel for the respondent, has submitted at the bar that there has been talks within the parties which could lead to an amicable settlement of this matter, for which some time is prayed for before this matter is pressed before this court. On pre-mid, seems allowed. This is matter up to 3 weeks.
Item number 6.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, I'm praying for some accommodation, Lordship, in this matter.
What is required on pre-made by the petitioner? This is matter up
Union
to.
is the main party here.
Who is appearing for the union?
Mr. Devnath.
What happened to him? Is he in? But he should, if he is not in court, he should at least request some of his colleague to, at least make some submission on pre-made by the petitioner. This is matter of the 2 weeks.
Right.
Item number 7.
Is Your Lordship, these are those matters,
Yes.
Compounding, are still pending for compounding. These are those matters.
Yes. But what is the, what is the situation now? Before the
Situation now
trial
is
court
that, Your Lordship,
or before the ROC?
they have clients. They have found out that there is some lapses on the part in filing the returns. So now they have already resolved by a board resolution to settle all these matters that are pending on the condonation, because the compounding is on the condonation of the compounding.
Okay.
So now they've taken the resolution. Now they are taking immediate steps to settle all these issues, Your Lordship. So if Your Lordship is pleased to fix the matter for a longer date, this will take some time, because the other matter has already been disposed of. Yes, thank you, Your Lordship. That also took quite some time.
Mr. Pinobri, the counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that
Your Lordship.
which is supposed to be placed before the Register of Companies, ROC, is yet to be pursued by the petitioner, for which some time is prayed for So it's straightforward. Accordingly, on premium, the same is allowed. This matter after 4 weeks,
6 weeks, Your Lordship, will take time.
6 weeks.
7, 8, and 9, Your Lordship.
Same.
Yes, sir.
7, 8, 9.
Obliged.
Item number 14.
Yes.
Lordship, we've already filed a written argument
You are for?
for the respondent, Lordship.
Who's for petitioner? None appears for the petitioner.
The state is party, Lordship.
None appears for the petitioner. List this matter up to 3 weeks. You are for respondent?
For respondent, that managing committee, Lordship.
Yeah, managing committee about what? I've already passed the order, sir. When the matter was called up, you were not here.
Lordship was in the other courtroom, Lordship.
Or not? Yes. What is required here?
Your Lordship, the respondent 1 to 3 was supposed to file the written submissions. And it's already been the 4th occasion, Your Lordship, they've not filed yet.
Who is appearing for 1, 2, and 3?
The state, Your Lordship.
But nobody is here.
This will be the 5th date, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Shulai? Since you are the senior most officer of the government, that is
Which one?
Lordship, for respondent 4.
Maybe somebody is there, Your Lordship.
yes, Mr. KP Bhattacharjee used to appear in this, but he is not here. At least some accommodation should have been made or sought for.
Somebody should have been here, Your Lordship,
Exactly.
on his behalf. Let's come after.
Your Lordship, this is already the 5th date that they're seeking for time to file their written submissions.
Since he is not here, what can we do?
Your Lordship, may
And what is required also? Because from the last order, nothing is.
Respondent number 4 have already filed, Lordship.
hearing has already been concluded since October, Your Lordship.
Perhaps only written argument to be filed.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, may kindly close the filing of the.
We'll see. Let us give them a chance. He is not here, so he has. Mr. Shulai is only standing
I don't
to
have
fill
a
the
clue,
gap.
also. I don't know what is the case about also, Your Lord.
None appears for respondent, for the state respondent 1, 2, and 3. However, on premium by the parties, another opportunity is given for the state respondent to appear in this case. As prayed for, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 15.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, this is a teacher matter, Lordship, wherein the petitioner was appointed as a substitute teacher initially, Lordship, and the first appointment, Lordship, the first appointment letter was at page. Page 28, Lordship.
So, who is appearing for the respondent?
Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of respondent 5 only, Your Lordship.
5. What about 1, 1, 2, 4? Yes, again, Mr.
Sir KP Bhattacharjee.
Kepipa Chatterjee.
He's not here.
Lordship, this matter is pending for so long, Lordship,
Exactly. Everything is pending long.
and plus it's almost a covered cases also, Lordship. There are other litigation also which have already been decided.
True, but without the presence of all the parties, how can this?
Lordship, I pray if we are allowed to file our written argumentation instead of
Oral argument has not been heard.
yes, Lordship.
So first you finish with the oral argument, then you give us written synopsis of your oral argument in written form.
Yes. Okay, Lordship.
None appears for state respondent 1 to 4. Petitioner as well as respondent number 5 are present in court today. On submission made, this is matter after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Item number 16.
She's on leave. Petitioner's counsel is on sanction leave. Salina Rahman. She's on sanction leave, madam.
None appears for the petitioner. Though Mr. P. Owen, letter counsel for the respondent 3 has submitted at the bar that the counsel for the petitioner is on sanction leave. Be that as it may, since no effective hearing could be taken up today, matters adjourned. List the same after
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Obliged.
supplementary cause list, item number 1.
Yes, who's appearing here?
These your lordships. Your lordships, my seniors on the way, your lordship. He's just outside, lordship. I'll just inform him.
End of the board.
No, your lordship. We're taking up now, your lordship. He's here.
We'll take it at the end of the board. Where is he?
He's just outside, your
You
lordship.
cannot wait for a person who's not here.
Item number 2.
We are still awaiting service, my lord, in some of the cases. 1 to 6, yes, my lord.
Service
I will be given a week time.
on respondent?
Private respondent number 5.
You are paying for the petitioners?
My lord, yes, appellants.
Delay has been condoned. I think there's an application for condonation of delay.
My lord, this matter is pending for service on the...
Oh, okay. So on even
My lord.
for hearing of the petition on condonations, Mr. Argun and counsel for the applicant has submitted that the service of notice that no report has been, no report is forthcoming as far
May
as
be
the
allowed to take fresh steps, my lord.
respondent number 5.
My lord.
As far as respondent number 5 is concerned, it is submitted that fresh steps may be allowed to be taken for issue of notice upon the said respondent. On permit, the same is allowed. Let steps be taken accordingly for service of notice on the respondent 5. The same, returnable within 2 weeks. This is matter thereafter. Yes, I see. Yes, Mr. Guru, I think my brother has pointed out, you see, there was an order. As far as service of notice is concerned, it is related to only one of the matters.
My lord, yes.
But the other matters, that means...
Yes, served.
Sir.
Served.
So what do
Only
we do?
one.
Should we...
These are connected, my lord. It was disposed with common judgment and order, my lord.
Common judgment.
Common judgment.
But the same respondent, different respondent.
No, different respondents. This is a case where...
Lordship, this is connected only to MCWA number 27 of 2023, your lordship.
My lord, this is a case where, my lord, an ad hoc has been replaced by another ad hoc.
It means service has not been affected in MC.
Only, yes,
Yes.
your lordship, only in MCWA number 27.
Yes, yes. I'm informed that he got transferred to some other department. That is the difficulty, my lord.
So this order will be passed only in
MC number 27.
And who's appearing for the respondents in the other?
Your lordship, I'm for the state respondent. I'm assisting Mr. T, Mrs. T. Yangi.
Yes, but what about the respondent? I think there would be a respondent 5.
Yes, so far they have not appeared, madam.
Not appeared.
Not. Thank you. That was a blank.
It's item number 3.
Tak boleh yang kau ada nama. Respondent number 5, in MC
27.
W27. It is also submitted that as far as the other related and connected applications are concerned, the respondents, all the respondents therein have been served and have received respective notices. However, only the respondent number 1 to 4 are represented today through James. Accordingly, since as submitted by the Learned Counsel, the matter is connected and related to a common judgment, therefore it would be proper for all the respondents to be in attendance before the entire matter is taken up. As prayed for, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item number 7.
May it please, Lordship. Your Lordship, I pray that the matter may come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship, as the senior conducting counsel is having some personal difficulty, Your Lordship.
On prayer made by the Learned Counsel for the appellant, on grounds of personal difficulty, by the personal difficulty, the matter is adjourned. This is after 3 weeks.
Item number 8.
This is, I received the paper book yesterday, my lord. So if I'll be requiring some time to work through.
What I am on, my lord, I've gone through the judgment, my lord, and the evidence. 13 witnesses has been examined in this case. My lord, on the basis of 2 eyewitnesses who kept silent for 64 days and thereafter comes before the court and make 164 statements, and in the court it's recorded. So what I am on...
You are launching on the merits of the case.
No, my lord, there is a bail application also been pending. If my learned friend is not ready with his brief, so let me start and complete my part. At least he can do the research and come back to the court. Because every day incarnation, my lord, it appears from the record that he has been, my lord, falsely implicated in this case.
That would be a piecemeal, approach.
In that case, may I pray for the bail of these accused persons on merit? On merit, my lord. Prima facie, I will satisfy this honorable court that the legal principle that has been laid down by the Supreme Court.
We'll hear this matter after 1 week.
After 1 week, my lord. Date to, sir?
1 week is okay with you?
My lord?
1 week is okay with you, or you can suggest a date?
Sir, date February, Mantu Kumai ase na? 27 February, 28 February. 28 February, my lord?
Fine. Mr. Argung, Learned GA, appearing for the state respondent, has submitted that the paper book, as far as this appeal is concerned, was received by him only yesterday, and as such he could not prepare and make his submission today. It is prayed that this matter will be adjourned for the day. on consent by the parties. Matters adjourned. List the same on 28 February.
28th of February. Obliged, madam.
Second call from Supplementary Justice, item number 1.
May it please your Lordship. I am aggrieved by the decision of the lower court, that is the learned single judge, at page 16, annexure A. Without going into the
Firstly,
contents,
Mr. Kanta, there's an office note here with regard. It appears there has been a delay in filing of the appeal.
Lordship, I have made a statement in my affidavit. That is at page 14. There's no question of delay whatsoever.
Excluding holiday. So there should not be, it should not be barred. Excluding holiday, is it?
Yes, Your Lordship. I have made a mention in my affidavit.
So the period of that would be covered then, Mr. Sen?
Yes, yes.
No, because the order was passed on the 20th. 30 days would have expired during the holidays. So it's been filed apparently on the 29th, the first day of reopening.
So there is no
It's
delay.
fine.
Fine, so we are clear on that.
Lordship, I'm aggrieved by annexure A, which is at page 16, passed by the learned single judge. But be that as it may, to clarify on the matter, I draw your Lordship's attention to the synopsis, which is at annexure page A. Aggrieved by the impugned order dated 20th 12th
page.
Your Lordship is the synopsis. Synopsis. Is Adam.
Synopsis of what?
My synopsis, Your Lordship. Of the.
You are arguing basing on synopsis.
Well, I just want to first highlight, Your Lordship.
Now you are starting a new, this will give a, see, it's a new kind of opening argument. Probably you start from synopsis.
Your Lordship, just to, in brief, the matter was already settled by a judicial precedent of this Honorable Court. The division bench of this court on 2023 has passed a speaking order to the effect as to how to use the suit property, that is the Madan Yoringhep. Consequent to the direction of the Honorable Division Bench, we had filed a suit. The suit is sub judice and pending. We also filed a petition for grant of ad interim injunction. And considering the order of the Honorable Division Bench being in place, the learned trial court, civil court, did not grant injunction as per our prayer, but has made an observation at para 23 of the order for in a miss case, wherein it has stated that the permission should be with the use of the suit land should be with our permission. Now, the fact remains, Your Lordship, that there was some order passed by the Deputy Commissioner. Now, the defendant, who is a respondent, Norbashnong here, filed a writ petition. Even when there is a subsistence of a civil suit. Now, the fact remains.
Same subject matter.
Same subject matter, Your Lordship. On the same subject matter. Now, the fact remains, Your Lordship, that there are so many judicial precedents of the Honorable Apex Court to this effect that parties cannot short circuit by invoking Article 226 and obtain interim orders during the pendency of a civil suit. I have those decisions, there's a list of book. Right now, Your Lordship.
That is well settled.
Right now, Your Lordship, since private respondent Norbashnong are required to be heard, I pray that notice be issued, may be issued by this Honorable Court, and state respondents are here, represented by my colleague, and at this stage, Your Lordship, I pray for, and there is a prayer for, you want to, I had made a prayer for stay of operation of the order passed by the learned single judge. Perhaps I may have to just read the impugned order, which is on page 16, and actually.
Where's the course title? Only the Dorwasnong, Limekra Dorwasnong and the state of Meghalaya are parties.
State of Meghalaya and Deputy Commissioner. Respondent number 2 and 3 are state authorities. Respondent
You're
number
appearing for
2 and 3, my lord. The state superintendent of police and the DC.
Superintendent of Police is made a party.
Lordship.
Superintendent of Police
in
is
the original writ petition.
State is represented by SL writ petition. That was the array of the parties.
Okay.
I'll come to that during the course of hearing. But at this stage, I may be allowed to read the impugned.
Mr. Kinta, since you have initially made a prayer for issuance of notice, that notice
Yes.
we'll hear the matter
Yes.
soon after the notice is received.
Formal notice may go to the parties because in other cases, my lord, I am the one who is representing the Dorba. Formal notice may be issued.
So here only the Limekra Dorba and the state of Meghalaya and Deputy Commissioner are parties. Heard Mr. PJK Kinta, led Senior Counsel, appearing for the appellant. The respondent number 2 and 3, respectively, are represented by Mr. S.N. Senior GA. Senior GA, and as such, no formal notice is required to be issued upon the said respondents. As far as respondent number 1 is concerned, the learned senior counsel for the appellant has submitted that notice may be allowed to be issued upon such respondent. Accordingly, before this matter is taken up for hearing, the said respondent is required to be issued notice upon the same, recommended within 2 weeks.
Lordship, in my memo of appeal, I've made a short prayer for meantime of the.
We'll hear the let the parties appear.
Much of it.
This is matter there.
Clear, pleasure.